Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Breaking Bad Goddess. Today, I wanted to do a skincare video. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so here it is. I'm going to go over and demonstrate step by step my skincare regimen. I will be turning 58 in a couple weeks, and I get a lot of questions about my skin and how I maintain it and how I keep it looking the way it does. Before I get into any topical serums that I use, I want to make it very clear that a lot of your skin is going to be dependent on your genetics. Also, it's going to depend on your diet and water. If you're not drinking water, then just be prepared to age like a prune, because water is so vital to your skin, your hair, and your overall health. There's just no getting around it. I always drank a lot of water, even when I was a child. I never was a real soda drinker or juice drinker. Not that I don't drink it, but my preference is just cold water. I love water. I've always drank water, a lot of it growing up, and even more so now that I'm, older. So it's just so vital to supple skin, and just your overall health in general. So yes, water, nutrition, and your genetics is going to play, a role in how your skin is going to age. All skin will age eventually, but how fast people age is going to be dependent on those factors that I mentioned earlier. So there are no magic bullets. There's no magic potion. As far as skincare is concerned, people, there are people who just won't age that fast, and there are others who will age right before they get into their 30s. So it all depends on also stress level as well. If you constantly under a lot of stress, if you work in a stressful environment, you're around a lot of toxic people, that too will play a role in your aging. So I've always adopted the strategy of eliminating as much toxic and stressful situations as possible. That's just a philosophy that I utilize. I will ghost people quickly if I feel that they're not adding to my life in any way. And people may look at that as being kind of mean, but that only looks mean to people who don't know how to set boundaries. For healthier people who put themselves first, you don't need toxic people in your life. I don't see any need for it, so I eliminate it. I eliminate anything that is not going to enhance my own well-being, whether that's mentally, emotionally, or physically. So with all that being said, I will get right into the video on the products that I use that is one component of enhancing your looks, keeping your skin very clean, drinking plenty of water, followed up with the serums that I will be discussing in the next slide. So stay tuned. Okay, so after I get out of the shower, and make sure, while I'm in the shower, I use this Hydra Boost by Neutrogena to just wash my face and get it all nice and clean. And then I use this Rosewater Collagen Toner, and I just spray this all over my face. And it's very refreshing. But whatever you use on your face, make sure you use on your neck and your décolleté area as well, and your hands. I use all of this, hands, neck, and face. And so this is what my face looks like without any makeup. I did get my brows done. They were microbladed, so I don't even have to deal with that. But yeah, my skin, everything is completely bare without any makeup or anything. After I use that toner, I use the vitamin C. Vitamin C is a must for everybody, but particularly women 50 and above. You really want to incorporate a good vitamin C serum into your regimen in the morning. Most people use it in the morning. I use it both in the morning and at night. So I take a dropper full. Again, I put it on my hands and then I press it into my face. And of course my neck. This brightens your skin. It protects it from free radicals. And usually I'd let that absorb into my skin until I move on to the next product. But for, the sake of this video, I'm just gonna move right into the next product. But typically you would let a lot of these products set into your skin before you move on. So after I use the vitamin C, then I use Hyaluronic Acid. This is the brand I've been using. It's called Neogold. And what hyaluronic acid does is it boosts your moisture level. It's almost acts as a humectant. And it holds a lot of moisture, at least 1,000 times more moisture than any other, like regular water. It draws it in, and anyone who suffers from really dry skin should incorporate hyaluronic acid into the regimen as well. It just helps plump up your skin and just really hydrates it very well. As you can see, my skin always feels really hydrated after I use that hyaluronic acid. And then I move on to a daily moisturizer that has a SPF. You have to really incorporate some type of SPF into your regimen. I use SPF all year round, even though I live in a cold climate area. The sun is always out, and you really need, the sun will aid you if you're sitting in the sun a lot. Again, I use it on my hands and then I put it on my face. And make sure I get the neck area. This SPF and moisturizer is really, really nice on the skin. It's great too before you put makeup on because it doesn't leave a greasy film. It just absorbs really nicely into the skin. And this is my regimen in the morning. So I use the Rosewater Collagen Toner. I like collagen, it helps build the skin. I always use a vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and some type of moisturizer for your skin during the day with an SPF included in it. I like the Aveeno Absolute Ageless. This really really takes care of my skin. And I just let all that, I fan it a little so it can absorb faster. And I set my morning routine before I put my makeup on. This is what I use. So that's my routine. I will post the products I use below this video in the description box. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.